I do not know if I will have a December book haul, mostly because most of my funds that I receive from my minimum wage job at the moment will be going towards buying gifts for others rather than books for myself. I can't help it. My name is Grant, welcome to GH Books, and this is the December book haul that almost wasn't. This first set of books I found at a local used bookstore, and I got them all out of their American politics section, so these will most likely be going into my political science section, which is somewhere behind me. And the first book is The Great Rehearsal by Carl Van Doren. It's a book, from my looks of it, it's a sort of a timeline of the Constitutional Convention, giving all the dates and things and debates type stuff that happened. The next book is The Origins of the American Constitution. It contains documents from different plans that different members at the Constitutional Convention had for the Constitution, private correspondence, along with the Federalist and Anti-Federalist papers. Then I have Slavery's Constitution by David Weisler. Basically, it seems the thesis of this book is that the Constitution is pro-slavery. I will answer that question in a later video project on my other channel, but I thought I would get this book just to hear more of the argument that supposedly is the US Constitution is pro-slavery, which it isn't, but I'll explain that at some later time. But it's gonna go in my poli-sci section. And then there is Our Undemocratic Constitution, Where the Constitution Goes Wrong and How the People Can Correct It, by Sanford Levinson. Basically, this seems to be a, anti-Constitution book, or at least saying, oh, the Constitution isn't democratic enough. Well, you're right, it's not democratic enough. The word democracy or any formation of it is not mentioned. The word republic is, but like I said, I'm gonna go into a lot of this kind of stuff in another video or video series on my main channel. So when that comes by, I'll probably put a link to it somewhere on my channel. Anyways, poli-sci section again. And I got all of these from a local bookstore. This next set of books is not, or at least they're not much of educational or entertaining read, however they are for gaming. However, when I say gaming, I don't mean video gaming. What I mean is miniatures gaming, in particular Warhammer 40,000. And so in the month of December, I procured the Space Wolves Codex, which allows me to use the Space Wolves army. Then I have the Blood Angels Codex, which will allow me to do similar thing as the Space Wolves. I just need to make some Blood Angels, which I actually already have some. I'm just getting them painted and put together. And then another army that I don't have any plans on getting any pieces for it anytime soon, but I want to collect the codexes anyways because they're making them all nice and hardback now. The Dark Eldar Codex. And I actually think there's a supplement, a hardback supplement they sell separately from it, but I have to get that at some point. But that's what I got for gaming. And I got all those at a local gaming store. And this last set of books I got from my local Barnes & Noble. As much as some people might not like Barnes & Noble because it's like, the Walmart of bookstores, or well, no. I actually wouldn't say it's the Walmart of bookstores. I would say that Borders was the Walmart of bookstores. Well, Borders doesn't exist in my town anymore. That one went out of business some time ago. So all we have is Barnes & Noble if you want a dedicated bookstore. And so Barnes & Noble is more like the Target of bookstores. It's like, it's classier than Walmart, but it's probably owned by the same people. But the first book I got was from the Barnes & Noble special hardback classics, which I got was Tom Brokaw's The Greatest Generation. It's still in its wrapping. I need to unwrap that, but I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. It might be in my biography section, it might be in my history section, I have no idea. I'm gonna find that out when I go into my organizing phase, which will happen right around the first of the year. Also from the Barnes & Noble hardback special faux leather edition classic thing is The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. I do not know where this is going either. Then I got 2 copies from that Dark History series they have at the Barnes & Noble. A Dark History of the Roman Emperors and a Dark History of the Tudors. Both books will be going into some subsection within my history shelf. And your life isn't complete without a For Dummies book, so I got Investing for Dummies. I have a small amount of money in a investing type thingy, and I want to know more about how to make it work better. So that's what this is for. And then the last book I'm showing you, which was actually the first book I got this month, was Inheritance by Christopher Paolini. I have been reading the other books in the series, and I just finished Brissinger a little while ago, and so I'm going to start reading this one pretty soon, and I'm probably going to give you a review, not of each individual book, but rather of the series as a whole, because after every book I've read from this series, I pretty much have the same thoughts at the end of every book, so you'll get that pretty soon. Alright, that is it for my December book haul. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.